Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Today we've got a little bit of a different video that we're going to do. This is my friend Kevin Cecil. He is the owner of TriStar bin cleaning, and we've been using his service for the last couple of months. Really love the service and love the truck. I'm gonna give everybody a quick tour of the truck and the business that Kevin is running. If you live in the Middle Tennessee area, I highly recommend this service. But let's just take a look. So Kevin, why don't we just walk around the truck? You can give us a quick tour, tell us how it works, tell us all the services that you provide, and we'll go from there.
These sides are really just to hide all the equipment we have inside. There's several water tanks and several pieces of equipment we can see better on the other side. This is just kind of an access door to get it over here. We have a couple of fuel tanks to run the equipment, and then the water tanks here that I'll show you just in a second.
All right.
So back here on the back of the truck, this is actually what this truck was built for. Its only purpose is to clean trash bins. These 96 gallon, 65 gallon trash and recycle bins fit on these grip arms that'll lift these bins up. We'll show you just in a minute how that lifts up, and it inverts them over these cleaning heads. These heads up here were designed in Italy originally to sanitize the inside of wine barrels, and they were adapted by a guy in the UK several years ago to clean the inside of these trash bins. They do a phenomenal job. They have multiple heads rotating on 3 axes that deliver 8 gallons of water per minute at 3,500 psi, so it really blasts everything out of the bins. So if we step around to the other side, we have a cleaning one that we use to clean the outsides of the bins. Sometimes stuff will splash up on the outside, they'll get a little dirty, and we use it to clean around the rim of the lid to get anything that's gotten on there funky from the trash truck. Inside this door is just the reel for that hose, and then we keep some supplies in here, some trash bags for anything that may have gotten left inside the bins that we need to pick up. This is a food safety greaser. You can literally drink that stuff. And then a eucalyptus oil that we use to put in afterwards. It's an essential oil that we put in afterwards just to make the bins smell nice. This is really the heart of the equipment that operates this truck. So on this skid, we have a Honda engine. It's about 700cc engine, a high pressure pump to deliver the water capacity and pressure to those heads back there. We have a generator that powers the electricity for this diesel burner that heats the water up to 200 degrees. So as the water comes out of the nozzle, it's almost boiling. It'll be steaming when we finish, and that hot water really works to kill any of the germs and bacteria that are in the trash cans. We have our freshwater tank here. This holds 525 gallons of fresh water. We use filtered, softened water in the equipment. That makes the equipment last longer, and it eliminates water spots in the bins when we're finished. This big tank back here is the reclamation tank. So all of the water that we inject into the bins, we reclaim and recycle that water responsibly. And then we take it and dump it at an RV park that has it's a dump site like you would use for your recreational vehicle. It goes into the sewer and is treated at the sewage treatment plant just like any other wastewater. This water, however, is really clean. I mean, I wouldn't want to drink it, but when we empty the water, it runs out clear. It's not like black water that comes out of a sewage tank. So it's so clean that the RV park doesn't mind us dumping it there. This tank with the pink liquid, this is antifreeze that we keep in here just for cold nights like we have coming up over the next few days. We'll open this valve and we'll put antifreeze into these lines to keep them from freezing up.
Let's take us through the process of like how this bad boy runs.
Okay. So the first thing we do is we make sure that the bins are empty, and I did look at those just a moment ago. They are empty. So we'll open the lid, slide it onto the left arms. That bin's a little smaller. We'll actually leave the lid closed just for a moment, so we don't pinch the lid.
Oh, smart. I guess lessons learned, right?
We've done that a time or two.
Yeah.
So we're going to start this up now and use the wand to clean the rims and the outsides of the bins. This will be a little loud.
it sound right, boys.
Okay, so we're going to turn these heads on one at a time. This pump can deliver 3,500 psi at 8 gallons per minute. Those heads each need that. So in order to run them both at the same time, we'd have to have two of these setups to run.
Gotcha.
So we're going to do one at a time.
Now, white boys.
That's why we're seeing the steam. It's a nice cool day here in Middle Tennessee this morning. So that steam is really visible.
Now, white boys.
So you're only doing one at a time right now, right? That's what you said? Okay.
So we get the left first to the start of the end, and we just turn it out and the right one to the side. I'm going to dry these bad boys out and we'll be done.
Now, for the most part, you let them air dry, right? I mean, you're not drying the whole thing.
Actually, I've started here just recently drying them pretty thoroughly.
So I don't know if you guys can see in there, but it is spotless. Like, we could eat out of there. That's my recycle, so it's mostly not that dirty. But when you go in here, I mean, all that glistening is water, but it is literally like brand new. The first time Kevin came out here and did my bins, they look like the day that they came in. I mean, I've been in this house for 4 years. 3.5 of those years we weren't using Kevin, and so it had gotten a little gunky, but once a month they're like spotless. So pretty cool stuff.
So that the temperature of that water, it actually is killing everything. Some guys have some videos of them like filling it with water and swimming in it. They've got their wife in there in a bikini doing stuff, you know. It's like, not really good.
I don't know if we want to go that far,
I
right?
don't really want to go. I don't want to get in. I trust the stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your story of like how you got started doing all this.
We got started in this business because my business partner, Matt, went looking for ways to clean his trash can. He's looking for ammonia, bleach, however it is he could clean his trash can. And while he was doing that research online back in the summer, he started getting ads pop up for bin cleaning services, but in other cities, Miami, San Antonio, Houston, Phoenix, San Diego. And he started looking to see, well, is there somebody here that could clean my bins? And he couldn't find anybody. So he called me and said, hey, what do you think about this business opportunity? We don't have anybody here doing this. I need the service. I've talked to a few of my friends. They would like the service. And within a couple of days, we had investigated, put together a pro forma, decided that this was something that might be viable. Within 2 weeks, we were sitting in the manufacturer's offices down in San Antonio, the company that built the truck. And 2 months later, we're on the ground operating a bin cleaning business in Franklin.
So from the time that you ordered your truck, how long did it take for you to get it?
It took us 2 months.
2 months. And these are custom built trucks.
Custom built. Everything
Yeah.
is custom built just for us.
Yeah, that's awesome. So now, if you had to race somebody, how bad would it be?
So it's actually not bad. It's got a small block Chevy engine in it. The entire drivetrain is General Motors. It's an Isuzu, but it's a General Motors drivetrain with a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's remarkably peppy.
I'll bet.
Now, when I fill it up with, almost 3 tons of water, that slows it down a little bit. but yeah, normally it's not bad.
No, it's pretty cool. I love the truck. I mean, and the branding on it is really nice. I mean, if you guys see this around town, if you live here in Middle Tennessee and you see this truck, I mean, you'll know exactly who Kevin and his partner are and what they're doing. I mean, I love the service, like I said. So our HOA here does not allow us to keep our garbage cans out front in front of our house. So the fact that I leave this in the garage, especially in the middle of the summer when it gets really hot and sticky outside, you can imagine how that can be. So if we're getting these things cleaned at least once a month, then obviously we don't have that issue anymore. But Like I said, Kevin's a good friend of mine. We've known each other for a long time, and I was pretty excited when he started this business. Just want to share with you guys what it is that he's doing and how he services our community. If you guys live in the Middle Tennessee area, and I mean anywhere in the Middle Tennessee area, anything around Nashville, give him a call. I'll put his information in the description down below if you want to call him and set up an appointment. He makes it super easy for appointments. He does recurring. He'll do all his payments online. Everything is just super professional and easy for you guys. If you live in another part of the country and you want this kind of service, my suggestion is go out there and take a look at it. You know, Google is your friend. So if you guys live in a different part of the country, you can always use the contact information below to contact Kevin, and I'm sure he'll be able to help you hook up with a company in your local area or at least somewhere nearby. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell if you want to be notified of future videos, and we will see you on the next one.
It sound right, boy.